My name is Tara, and you can find me at treeoflifetherapeutics.com. The reason I chose to search out a combined nutritional, emotional, and bodywork certification is because, in essence, we are holistic beings, and I think healing needs to be approached from all levels. If you do not actually focus on the whole of the person, which is looking at the physical, the mental, emotional, then you actually will not achieve that full healing that will be permanent. I chose to do the combined certification because I wanted to support and help not only my friends and family in my community, but I did have an interest and an intent to build a business out of this. When I first took it, I came here in quite a bit of pain, and I was really curious to see the impact that this work would have on my body. And I was really excited by the results that I was experiencing and the increased freedom on every level. And I wanted to really bring that forward then into the community, build a business, and share this work with others. I think with one person, you can actually create an amazing difference in the world, and I want to be that difference. I'd have to say that the business and passion of health has been probably more my mother's, to be very fair. My mom was a nurse, then she was a dental hygienist, and then she moved into being an alternative therapist with biofeedback and radionics, etc. And I therefore have been around it, the business of health, my whole life. So I've had the opportunity to learn and grow with her. I've had the opportunity to work with my mom in her practice a bit and grow. And the rest of the passion came, I would say, from my own personal health challenges. I had several health challenges that really kicked into high gear when I was only around 19 or 20 years old. And they've actually been very directive and inhibiting in my life. And so my passion with health was to always find a higher level of function and a better way to be and move through the world. And so I have studied a lot of health and energy medicine as well to support myself in my quest for living the best life that I can live. And now that I am living the life that I love, I really want to support others that are also on that same quest to live their life fully and passionately and have full function and joy in the everyday. Signing up for the third time, my expectations were really to solidify the training and the knowledge that I'd already gained so far, start moving into more of a trainer kind of capacity where I could support my classmates, which is what I did do during this third training, starting to move more into an assistant teacher kind of role, I guess, during the training. And I really wanted to just up my own personal game as well, always become better. I love growth, I value personal growth, and I just really wanted to expand into my fullest potential during this third training. I would say that my third training here at ITIOH really did meet and exceed my expectations. I took the second training basically back to back with the third training. I only had a week off in between. And this was an interesting experience. It feels like I basically lived here for 7.5 weeks. Basically, I have. But what that really has facilitated is the opportunity to really ground into this material. It's like when you read a book and then you read it again right away, what happens with that repetition, that knowledge really solidifies. And so having that extended period of time here has really, I would say, locked in my knowledge. I'm even more confident. I feel stronger in my abilities, and I feel ready to bring this work forward. Wow, I can pretty much say that I'm not the same person that came here. I think it was only 5 months ago, the first time in July. Now it's early December. Not the same person at all. Let's talk about all the different components. So physically, probably most importantly for me is that I'm in a lot less pain. I just feel like I have more energy, a lot less pain. I feel ready to get out of bed and go in the day. I wake up excited for each day. I have this renewed sense of just well-being, which floods my physical body. And so as I'm laying in bed, ready to get up for the day, I just take a moment and breathe and feel excited to be alive. And that's a good place to be. So that's not only on the mental level, but I'm feeling that like my cells are kind of dancing, ready to roll. So on the physical level, that's a big thing for me, and increased flexibility. Again, I was trying to heal from a bunch of car accident injuries and some fluid injuries. And so I've made just amazing progress in those regards, feeling so much better and so much more alive. And then when you then moving that over, and we've already crossed into the emotional and the mental realms, I feel more excited for life. I feel happier and more content within myself. I feel like I am ever moving into engaging with and living in the present moment more and more. I am connected with my breath even more than I was before. For me, this has always been a practice, but it's just deepened. And I'm really enjoying that deepening and sinking in to my breath, into presence, into myself. I am aligning my being ever more on a daily basis with who I truly am, my authentic self, what I want to do, who I want to be. I'm aligning my life in terms of my career direction. I'm aligning my life in terms of who I want to be around and spend time with, what fills me up, what excites me, what just sets my passion on fire, and who around me supports that. So, I mean, my life has kind of done this 180 as I've done a 180. And I really just, I think, stepped into my fuller sense of me, my authentic self, which was the whole goal, I think, of everybody that comes in the doors, to align with and be who you truly are. Live without apology, without regret, live passionately, live on purpose, and love yourself, love others, and spread that love. I think that this is a journey that benefits absolutely everyone. It most benefits somebody who's ready to be honest with themselves, to truly look at themselves and have a commitment to change and to be the best they can be. Because it is a journey that involves a great deal of courage to actually move into who you are and make the changes that you would need to be your full self. And that's needed. That mental emotional piece is needed to ultimately move into full physical healing. So I would say, for anybody who's looking at and considering taking these courses, to really just look at yourself honestly in the mirror, look at yourself in the eyes and go, am I ready? And can I commit to this? And do I want to be the best I can be? And if you do, go for it. Yes, when I leave here, I do believe that there will be continual and ongoing support from the whole Doc of Detox team. I feel confident that I will be able to check back in if I've got questions, and I will be supported through the personal interactions, as well as the ever expanding and amazing library here at Doc of Detox. There are so many resources, it will take you weeks to go through them. So and really not only that at the team here at Doc of Detox, but think about all the colleagues that I've met through my 3 trainings, and we are all in touch and supporting one another through our growth journeys as well. So really, it's one big happy family.